Hey, it's Michael Saul with the Stock Market Trading Watch List for Thursday, September 29th, 2011. So, it's a stock market trading watch list, yet I have a chart of the euro. What's with that, Tiny? Well, somebody wanted me to take a look at the euro, so I will happily oblige. Right here, we have a nice bullish divergence here with the slow stochastic. Target is the 20 EMA, and then above that, we got the 200-day. That will more than likely be a tough test if we do get that high. A lot of people are calling for the dollar to just scream higher, but the euro is saying otherwise, at least for the short term. Right? This is no big, huge bottoming pattern. Okay, this is just a short-term pattern that we need to see how it develops out. But the 20 EMA would be the first target on this. Okay, so let's take a look at the cash S&P. The SPY video up on the blog as always, and right here we have a mini coil right here, which is what I highlighted in pink. It's similar to this pattern we saw in Apple, right, where we popped up out of it. Okay, this one had another candle here, but it could have been done with just these three. Now, this doesn't mean it's a bullish pattern. Just Apple happened to go higher. This is a more of a volatility contractive pattern. Now, we had a down day in the market. The SPY lost 2%. We'll go through the other charts. Volume pulled in. You can see it here and here. Bit of representation. I think I like using that chart. All right. So I'm not really sure if this is the start back down. Okay, we do have this mini coil, so I would be watching for a break of this 3-day range, but let's see where it goes from here. Okay, we could still stay contained in this multi-month range. And if I sound like I'm a little hesitant, it's because I am. All right. I have a couple of reasons. One of them is the volume, and it could just be because we were headed into Rosh Hashanah and Lashana Tovah, to all those who are celebrating, by the way. But, you know, that could be the reason for the light volume, as people got out early. Some people say that's why it sold off. No one was there to support the market. I don't know about that. All right, we had 2 late-day sell-offs. Volume pulled in. The NASDAQ 100. Okay, NASDAQ 100 only down 1.4%. I mean, I say only because relative to the Dow, which was down a little bit more, and the S&P, which was down about a third more, right, down 2%, and the Russell, which was crushed, the NDX held up. So on the bounce, the NDX lagged, and now on this first day of the decline, you know, the NASDAQ's lagging, NASDAQ 100 is lagging as well. So that's confusing me. All right, if I was just a Russell trader and I could type the symbol, that was not, okay, that was not a sound loop. All right, if I was just a Russell trader, I would say, hey, we're in trouble here. I mean, this is an ugly, ugly candle, down 4%, rejected right off of where we broke down from. I mean, textbook. So the Russell looks like it's going to go to new lows here. The NASDAQ 100 doesn't look like it's in a rush. And the S&P, maybe it's just going to go down for a test. I wish I could be more, you know, I really wish we could be more, I could be more firm. You know, I still believe we're in a bear market. I still believe we have lower prices to be seen. But just on the short term here, all right, I think I'm going to wait for some more evidence. So let's rip through the rest of these. Semiconductors down almost 3%. That's not nice. Back below the moving averages, but still up pretty high compared to the swing low. The banks, okay, not looking so hot. The brokers not looking so hot. All right, the cyclicals not looking good. All right, down 3.3%, not good for the market. Basic materials, XLB, okay, not good, down 4.11%. Not good. Not healthy. Okay? No matter what anybody tells you. Gold, GLD, took it pretty hard on Wednesday. 152.75, next support, and then the 200-day. Silver, okay, down 8.5%. Looks like it wants to retest this low. It's the SLV, by the way. Here's oil, OIL, down nearly 5%. Not good. Here's the OIH. Okay, just not good. Looks like it wants to take out the lows. Here's the Schlumberger. Right? I mean, look at the hammer. And I mean, if this hammer gets broken, it would be pattern failure. It's just so stretched from these moving averages, and these bigger stocks like Schlumberger, they like to hang around their moving averages. Here's Exxon, which had a nice looking pattern. It broke down out of, and now it's actually back inside the pattern, along with COP. All right, another one broke down. Now it's back to the breakout point there. All right, let's look at some other ones. Apple, still holding the 20 EMA. See what it wants to do. Amazon tried to break. It's still closed up. Tried to break above the high from Tuesday. Couldn't get there on Wednesday. It's Baidu. Had the nice reversal at the 200-day, and then the confirmation here. See if it retests these lows down here. Google. Okay, not a nice day, down 2%, nearly 11 points. All right, Goldman. Looks like it wants to retest those lows. RIM still looks like it wants to get to the teenage level. Caterpillar. Looks like it wants to test its lows. So, I mean, the charts are telling me more than my original, my original analysis was that, oh, it looks like we could stay in the range. I mean, a lot of stocks pointing down. So, that doesn't mean that, that the S&P is going to break. And I tell you, the longer this stays like this, the more of a chance I feel that when it does break, it's going to mark the halfway point. We're going to go to triple digits. I still think we're going to triple digits at a, high triple digits at a minimum. And we could go into the low 800, even the high 700s. I hate being perma-bearish. I hate having a longer-term view because, it's so tough to predict what's going to happen. I mean, yeah, I guess from a bird's eye view, from a global view, you could pretty much see that the economy's in trouble and Europe's in trouble and they're not going to save it anytime soon by snapping their fingers. Okay? But, how does that help you day to day? Okay? Do you follow through on last Thursday? Well, then you're squeezed. And now you're not so bad, but could you hold through that? It's tough. All right, range-bound markets are great for picking bottoms and tops if you really believe that they're going to hold. Right? I mean, it's real easy to look at it now and go, oh, you just did this and you just did this. Well, really? You just bought here? Why? Well, it held this. Okay, but it it didn't go down and test this. And then where'd you sell? When it got back up here? No, you knew it was going to overshoot it, right? Oh, great. And then it pulled in, and then you took it here when it was not at these lows, but above those lows. Yeah, great. And now you sold it before it made this high, even though this high over. You know what I mean? It's like hindsight's 20/20. This is not a super simple range here. All right? This one overshoots it. This one undershoots it. This one overshoots the last one, which undershot this last low, which undershot this last low. Well, I'm actually using the wrong term. I'm sorry. This overshot this last high. This was a higher low. This was a higher low to that, but this overshot this low. There it is. That was the right term. Sorry. All right. So, it's great to be able to look in hindsight. It was so easy. Like these super gurus, they love to tell you how easy it is. But, if you saw the drawdowns that they took, you're not able to take those kind of drawdowns. I mean, if you are, hey, God bless, but I mean, they take wicked, horrid drawdowns, and then they refund their accounts with subscriber money. So if that's what you can do, then hey, great. Otherwise, it's really not that easy. So let's see what sets up over the next few days. It could be light volume. That's what the motto is for Rosh Hashanah. Usually it's lighter volume. It's not like day before Thanksgiving or day after Thanksgiving light, but it's light volume and something to be aware of, and got to watch that for potential whipsaws and stuff like that. All right. So that's it. Have a great trading day on Thursday. Talk to everybody again on Friday.